Welcome to hole number 1 of the Pit Stop 9-hole cup. Here on the Wiseacre Ranch, 4.5 top, 1 left. Setting up here on the left-hand side with an extra mile and a power 5 ball. I think this is going to be the best way to try to get down there as often as possible. If you need to bounce over that hazard there instead of reaching all the way over because you want to play like a Titan or something, that's completely acceptable. We're going to leave ourselves in a short wedge play here, but if you do something like a bounce over, you're going to probably end up in and around a thorn or some kind of short iron range. So max overpower, just about a quarter to a half a ball of left curl here, and this one should put us very close to the green. This is one of those holes where we need to do everything we can to be aggressive because it's going to be very often dropped. Second shot, like I said, when you hit 400 yards here, you just have a straightforward chip into the pin. This hole, depending on the wind, can play different elevations here with the wedge. 20% max does work in this circumstance that you see me playing it in, but there are times where you will need to play extra elevation. So keep that in mind. You do really want to practice these shots, you know, and just take your time to make sure that you know what the plan is and you're going into it with eyes wide open. Set it up straight at the pin. Make sure you get that perfect ball. Come on, baby. Be the hole. We got lots of drops in this video. Stick around. Hole number 2, and we are trying to get as many drops as possible. Setting up with the rough bump here. 1 bar of backspin, 3 bars of right spin. And you got the sniper and a katana ball. This one should set up very nicely directly to the pin. You notice I am setting it up slightly right of the pin in this wind condition. Guys, if you like these videos, please don't forget to hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe to the channel. I'm always putting out more Golf Clash content. And, you know, just remember that. And remember that there's also the live stream. And I would love to see you there. I'd love to see new people in the chat. I think this tournament is going to be fire. We're going to have a lot of fun. Lots of drops to be had. Get in the hole. We'll see you on number 3. Hole number 3, I'm going to show you a couple ways to go here. If you're going to go strong, down the middle, excellent wind to do here. Do so here. 4.5 top, 2 left, or 1 to 2 left, depending what kind of ball you've got. And basically, we're looking for max overpower here. So we're going to push this one actually to max after our 0% adjustment. And max overpower and about a half a ball or so of left curl here. And the idea is, of course, to get this thing as close to the green as possible. And doing so really gives you a much better chance to get this albatross than, you know, the alternative. And I'm going to show you the alternative just to give you an idea the difference in these kind of approaches to the play. Now, it depends on the wind, it depends on the balls, but, you know, we got to go for broke here. Second shot, looking at the long iron play here, and really at about mid distance. I end up playing the second shot at 20% minimum distance, and I still do think that is the right elevation. 4.5 bars of backspin here is the play, and I think if you have a grizzly in a little bit higher level, go ahead and be sure to use that. It's got that nice ball guide, which is really helpful. But nonetheless, I think, you know, this is going to be the way to go if you've got good wind at the end of the day. It always is. You want to get it close. You want to give yourself the best chance to get the drop. So setting it up here. Always want to hit that perfect ball. Come on, baby. Right dead center. So a little bit bounce, rolled just on the outside. But, you know, this is the way we got to go. All right, so hole number 3, I think this is also going to be a very popular way to play it. I'm setting it up with 4.5 top, 1 bar of left spin, as you can see on the right-hand side. You can use those red rings as nice markers as to where you're going to set it up. You can see my right ring is touching on the right-hand side. 10% max is the play here. We're going to make that adjustment, and then we're going to push it back to max. And you'll see that I actually give this one a little bit of overpower. So here's the push-up right there. And then the overpower, of course, just not quite breaking the circle. Again, it's always wind dependent, so keep that in mind. But this is generally the idea, to get this ball down nicely down the right-hand fairway here. There's more room to work with yet, so do the best you can. And the second shot will be played with a wood. Now, sniper, typical, you know how it is. And I'm actually playing here with 1 bar of topspin, so just check it out. 1 bar of topspin. And we're going for that little rough bump there. So I have this one well designed, looking for the shot here, and You know, sometimes you just got to make sure to get that pull angle. Take a look at my wind arrow there and, you know, give yourself an idea. I'm wiggling it a little bit, maybe too much to the left there, but at the end of the day, negative 20% minimum distance here. 1 bar of topspin going in for the rough bump. Perfect ball is going to give you the best look. That's for sure. I feel like I can't wait to drop this one in the tournament. So come on, we'll see you on hole number 4. Hole number 4, and my first attempt here, we're coming in on the left-hand side. Now, traditionally, you would actually land right here with like an APOC and go max left curl. And that's an absolutely great way to play this hole, even with a quarterback, just to get it over the water. But I was feeling a little spicy here with an EM7 and a Zert. So I decided to bring it all the way over to the second fairway. This is something that you should consider. If you have the ball and the club for it, especially if you've got a pure tailwind, there's no reason not to go for it. So I do make a 10% max adjustment here. I push it to max. I just grip it and rip it. And, you know, JOLO, as my friend would say. So I do hit a double great right here. It's pretty thick, maybe a triple great right. No denying it. But I want you to see what the outcome of this shot is. I think it's really important to kind of give you an idea that it's not always a bad idea to kind of go for it. Put yourself in a really good position to get a drop. All right, so still with hole number 4 here. I'm not picky. I'll take eagles any way I can get them. Right-hand side, I do set it up here with an aggressive ball choice with that kingmaker, and I have a runner ball because I feel like I can really drop this shot, and you're going to see why. 2.5 top, 3 bars of left spin. As you can see, I'm just playing it down near to the end of this right-hand fairway. Close as you can get to the end without going over. No big deal, right? Easy, easy, easy. So 10% max, like I said, like 3 or 4 times, you know. And I'm giving this one as well a tiny little bit of overpower. You know, you just kind of have to gauge these things sometimes and just go according to the course conditions. So bouncing it down nicely puts us in a beautiful position here. Second shot, we're playing with the runner. The reason we're playing with the runner is we need to have topspin for this shot. I actually play 7 bars of topspin here. Most rookie accounts are not going to have, you know, a low-level short iron that's going to give you that much topspin. So this is the club that you're going to have a chance with. If you have a 10, that ball guide will get you to the hole, but I'm just estimating here to the best of my abilities. 0% middle, medium, mid distance on the second shot here. Clean pull. Oh, just like that. Like what, 1.3 or so rings? You're just going to hit perfect. This one, I think this is a great way to go, but the runner club, it's a bit difficult if you don't have the 10, but take a look. You know, it's worth a chance. Hole number 5, this one is such a great opportunity for a drop. I'm playing here with a sniper and a navigator ball. We're making a 0% minimum distance adjustment, and all you're getting on this is 0.6 bars of topspin. I got the top left of the yellow ring touching the rough, as you can see there, and we're going to have the right edge of the ball guide just on the right edge of the cup. That's really the only tweaks that I had to make here for this setup, and I love any time that I can play with a navigator. It's an economical ball choice, and hey, nothing wrong with that. It just means you save some balls, and it gives you a chance to get those booms anyway. So get in the hole. See you on number 6. Hole number 6, this is a pretty long par 5. Most of my rookie accounts, I'm just playing for the eagle here. Extra mile and a Titan, 4.5 top, 2 bars of right spin. You can see I'm just seeing how much overpower I need to get this one to clear the gap. 10% max on the adjustment, and I'm going to use, like I said, just about as much overpower as you think you need. So in my case here, I'm actually adjusting, counting the rings up. I think I need like about a half a ring or so of overpower. So I just give it a little bit, hit that perfect ball, and we want to try to roll this one nicely from this first fairway directly over to the second. Try not to clip that rough because you do need your distance here. Second shot, we're playing with the big dog, 10% on the drive, 10% on this second shot. And I'm really just using about 1 to 2 bars of backspin and maximum right curl. So you can see there, this is what is the problem. Now, if you're going to bring a power 5 ball here, yeah, you might have a chance. But that big dog is just such a non-accurate club, inaccurate club that, you know, I just figured to bring the Titan, get that curl, get this ball to the green, take your 2 and run. There will be many people in many rookie brackets that end up with worse than an eagle here. So keep it consistent. Fairways and greens, there's a little chance there. And I think you can see there's lots of other opportunities better than this hole. Hole number 7, I think this is an interesting par 4. It's pretty long, so you need a little bit of luck on that second shot. I play with the Kingmaker and the extra mile, 3.5 back, 2 right, and I'm playing directly over this bunker. It is absolutely fine if you need to bounce over that bunker and basically try to roll out to roughly the same position. There's also a play to the right with a large ball and a big club to get this one closer, but for the vast majority of players from the front tee, this is going to be an excellent way to get close to the green. Second shot with the sniper, I'm going to play this one 0% at club. You'll notice in this example, I'm actually playing it at a different elevation, but I really think that 0% here is my practice in tour play and in this hole, that's going to be the thing. It's going to get you the closest. 2 bars of backspin, 1 bar of right spin is what we finally settle on here. And as you can see, this gives us quite a nice look at it. Make sure to leave the tip of the ball guide here a little bit short. So yeah, I played it at 10%. I think you should play this at 0%. And leave that ball guide probably 2 to 3 green squares short. This green tends to run in a little bit quickly. So all in good fun. I think this is an interesting course. And, you know, there's going to be a lot of opportunities. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. There's so many people who watch that are not subscribed. I appreciate it. I am kind of on the road to 10,000 subs. I would love it if you could help me get me there. Thank you. Hole number 8. I think this is one of the very best chances in the whole tournament to get a drop. 10% mid here, sniper and a navigator. As you can see, I'm lining this one up directly to the hole. Maybe the ball guide slightly to the left of the pin here, and I'm adjusting at 10% mid distance. That's it. No spin at all. Now, if you've got a strong tailwind here, we definitely do play this one with some backspin, anywhere from like half a bar to maybe up to a bar of backspin. And in a really strong headwind, we would give this one a little bit more topspin. So keep that in mind. Otherwise, guys, I think this is such a great chance. This course is actually pretty good. I'm looking forward to it. I hope you are too. Hole number 9, this one gives me fits in tour play, but from the tournament perspective, we should be able to tame this one reasonably well. Left-hand side play, basically reserved for tailwind here. 10% max with a Titan and a big topper. As you can see, we've got max topspin here, max overpower, and about a quarter ball or so of left curl. This one can be dicey getting it over here, so make sure you have this one lined up beautifully. And when you get it down, as you can see, it puts us in a very nice position for the second shot. Second shot here with the long iron is going to be one of the best chances to go for Albie in the entire tournament. And I play this one with 2 bars of backspin, lining it up, leaving that ball guide, of course, a couple of 3-4 green squares short, just because of the lower level of that backbone. And you don't have that ball guide coming out like you would a Grizzly. So, like I said, 2 bars of backspin here, leaving a little bit of a gap, and 0% medium distance is going to be the pull here. I'm not gonna like the outcome here, but I really like our chances playing this one in the tournament. So keep this in mind. If you've got the wind to go for it and you've got the club, this is really going to put us in a nice position. So a couple of bounces, very, very close. Oof. We'll see you on hole number 9 one more time. Hole number 9 with headwind can be quite a problem. So keep in mind, a Zerk ball here can really give you a chance to keep the opportunity alive for the drop. 4.5 top, 2 right, and setting up here on the right-hand side. Once again, if you need, you see how I pull it back there to give myself a bit of room to adjust. 4.3 wind is like 2 point something rings, right? But you can also bounce over this bunker with max topspin and just get it down the right-hand side as close to the end as you can. And that's really, you know, that's the bottom line here. So I don't really have to use any overpower because we've got the distance that we need with that, with this club and ball setup. So nice hit. Gotta hit perfect, though. That is the name of the tournament. It's the perfect ball tournament. No, I just made that up. But never mind that rough. We'll just pretend that wasn't there. It gets us where we need to be. And we're going to work with it. That's for sure. Second shot with the sniper here. I think 20% maximum is going to be the number that's going to give us the best chance here. I end up going with like 0.2 bars of backspin. Like nothing too much. You can see how I've got that second bounce just clipping the rough and then rolling out nicely to the pin. That's really the idea, to give you the look that you need. And man, I think this is going to be a great tournament. Don't forget to hit thumbs up on the video, guys. Please subscribe to the channel. I think it's going to be a great, so many great tournaments coming up. We've got these beautiful EA PGA course Oh, compilations. Look at that little bounce. Clipping it. Roll it just about. We'll drop that when it counts. Good luck in the tournament, everyone. Thanks for watching.